I hope you all said your goodbyes because Chapter 6 Season 2 is officially over. The new season, Galactic Battle, has finally arrived. Even though it's one of the shortest seasons we've ever gotten, only lasting about 37 days, it's still absolutely awesome, as it includes tons of new Star Wars items like mythic weapons, mythic bosses, new vehicles you're able to fly around the island in with your squad. Here in this video, I'll be showcasing everything just added to the game today, possibly the best season of Fortnite ever. But first, I'm literally one subscriber off my goal of 4.71 million subscribers. So if you hit that subscribe button right now, you'd literally make my entire year. And somebody tied our buddy Guff to the train tracks, and he's quickly running out of time. The only way to save him is to hit the thumbs up button on this video before it's too late. In every video, one lucky person who uses code HOMAGAMESYT in the item shop gets 2,800 V-Bucks. Today's winner is on your screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, we've wasted too much time. We got a ton of awesome stuff to cover right here in this video, including everything you could ever want to know about the new season Galactic Battle. This video is going to be one for the ages. Let's get into it. Super quickly, before we go through all the tiers of the new battle pass, first things first, the Galactic Battle season is absolutely mind-blowing. And it wouldn't be a new season without a bunch of map changes, right? And this season definitely didn't disappoint. Other than the fact that most of the new POIs are located super close to the edges of the island, meaning you don't have very long to explore before the storm pushes you out, the new point of interest are absolutely beautiful. My personal favorite being the new First Order base that is now located right outside of the old Demon Dojo location, is entirely based around the Death Star landing bay from the original Star Wars movies. Here is where you're able to find the new First Order TIE Fighter vehicles. Now you and one other person can hop in to wreak havoc on your opponents, but you do need to defeat some Stormtrooper henchmen first, as well as the new Captain Phasma boss. Once you defeat her, you'll get her Mythic F-11D blaster and Phasma's blaster medallion. Then we have the Outpost Enclave, based entirely around the Mos Eisley spaceport on Tatooine. If you know anything about Star Wars, then you know Tatooine is home to the Jawa. Drive around this massive vehicle known as the Sandcrawler, which you're now able to find just outside of the location. This point of interest will actually become very important in week 3, the Mandalorian Rising. Will be where you're able to find the brand new Mandalorian boss. The best location by far goes by the name Vader Samurai Solitude, that has now replaced Shogun Solitude. It's where you're able to find and challenge the new Darth Vader boss, being Samurai Darth Vader, the skin we saw released earlier in Chapter 6. And this Darth Vader boss will once again drop Vader's lightsaber upon elimination, that even has a Force saber throw ability built into it. Speaking of evil bosses, another boss very similar to the old Darth Vader bosses has arrived, actually being Sith Lord Evie, who we all thought was going to be a good guy in the new season, as we were able to see her fighting against Darth Jar Jar in the teaser trailer, who will be very important in a second. Turns out there's actually 2 selectable styles for Evie in the new battle pass, one being the Jedi style, where she fights alongside the Resistance, and the other being a Sith style. Her boss rocks the second style, flies onto the island on the same ship that Darth Vader used to. But back to Darth Jar Jar. This dude may actually be the most important new character added today, because not only is the skin itself absolutely hilarious, as it combines the most serious Star Wars character with the goofiest one, but he's now more powerful than ever, literally having Palpatine's Force Lightning ability. It's tied to his new mythic lightsaber, which you're able to acquire once you've defeated him. Oddly enough, Darth Jar Jar is actually located at the Resistance base, which kind of makes sense, because Jar Jar used to fight for the Resistance, but now that he's joined the dark side of the Force, apparently he's gone undercover and is trying to destroy the Resistance from the inside. But wait until you see this, because week 1 of the new Galactic Battle season is actually a mini event that goes by the name Imperial Takeover. And this is essentially a super basic introductory week to the new season. Basically, the only goal is to let us explore the brand new point of interest, the First Order base, Outpost Enclave, and so many more. During this week, the Death Star will also be ever so slightly bigger than it was during the last few weeks, but it still won't be in its final stage, and will continue to get much bigger and closer to the island as the season progresses, till eventually it literally takes up the entire sky and has its super laser focused on the Fortnite island, leading us into a large live event that I'll cover here in a minute. But that doesn't mean the sky is empty. Instead, you'll actually be able to find one of the new Star Destroyers in the sky. However, it won't be the Imperial Star Destroyer that we got to see in the teaser trailer, as that'll be arriving in a later week, but instead a different version of the Star Destroyer, actually being something called the Venator class Star Destroyer, which is essentially the Star Destroyer from the Clone Wars trilogy, meaning the way the season will take place aligns almost perfectly with the Star Wars storyline, since the Clone Wars technically took place before the creation of the Empire, Empire and the Death Star. Also during week 1, we get to see one of the coolest bosses of the new season, actually being a new version of the Darth Vader boss, that obviously isn't the normal Darth Vader we're used to seeing in Fortnite, but instead, the brand new Samurai version that released earlier in Chapter 6 is located at the brand new Vader Samurai Solitude location. It has officially taken the place of Shogun Solitude. And a week from today, week 2 of the season will begin, as well as a new mini event that goes by the name Pull of the Force. As the name implies, this is when we'll see all of the new Force abilities added into Fortnite, as well as some brand new bosses released onto the island. One of them being the purple-wielding Jedi legend Mace Windu, who isn't just a boss on the island, but also a member of the Galactic Battle Pass. If you eliminate the Mace Windu boss, you'll obviously get to pick up and equip his mythic purple lightsaber. It even includes Mace Windu's Force ability that comes directly from the Star Wars movie, called Vapad. Essentially allows him to channel both him and his aggressor's anger to become even more powerful. As of right now, we're not super sure exactly how that's going to work in-game, but also during week 2, we'll see the new Eevee Jedi character arrive as a boss. And upon elimination, we'll drop her mythic blue lightsaber. We got to see her use fighting against Darth Jar Jar in the teaser trailer. And since she won't be arriving on the island for another week, we're not 100% sure what Force ability she's gonna have, but in week 3, an even cooler event will begin. This week is called The Mandalorian Rising. It will obviously be themed around the character of the Mandalorian from the incredibly popular Disney Plus show. Oh, I already know what you're thinking. We have already seen Mando added to the game a couple years ago, all the way back in Chapter 2, Season 5, where he was essentially the main one that entire season was themed around, and even came with a super cute baby Grogu back bling. During that season, we were obviously able to find him as a boss on the island, that upon elimination wouldn't just drop for you his mythic sniper rifle, would also drop his awesome mythic jetpack. Well, the new week 3 event, Mandalorian Rising, Mando will finally be making his return to the island for the first time in years. Don't get it twisted, as it won't actually be the Mandalorian from Chapter 2, but instead a totally new version of him that is fully customizable, letting you change each aspect of his skin, almost exactly like the Maya skin from earlier in Chapter 2. The Mandalorian will still be a boss on the island, who, get this, will actually drop a brand new Star Wars mythic, being the dual-wielded We-Star 34 blasters. But inside of Star Wars is typically used by a character known as Jango Fett, and he himself is also a bounty hunter, is very closely associated with the Mandalorian, as he was raised in the same Mandalorian culture. On top of that, Mando's mythic jetpack will also be returning. This time around, it won't be acquired by eliminating the Mando boss, because that would mean there's only one on the entire island. We were able to see 5 of them at once in the teaser trailer. Week 4, titled Star Destroyer Bombardment, is where things start to get ramped up a notch. As you remember, the Venator class Star Destroyers that we talked about earlier that are in the sky for week 1. Well, in week 4, as we continue to progress through the Star Wars storyline in chronological order, Star Destroyers will officially change over to their Imperial version, but we led onto the island through a supermassive rift in the sky. We simply have to assume was caused by Dago's mini live event that was slowly building up for the last weeks of season 2. The way the story goes is each time Dago tried to extract the 0-point shard from the spirit realm, resulting in massive beams of light being shot up into the sky, creating a portal that attracted the attention of the Empire and the Death Star, as they want to try and steal the 0-point shard for themselves. Then the massive portal caused by the beam resulted in an even bigger portal to open, letting in the rest of the Empire in the form of their massive Star Destroyers. Anyways, during this week, we'll actually have to team up and do our best to destroy the ships. A brand new LTM, similar to the Day of Doom LTM from the end of Chapter 5. Half of the people will fly TIE fighters and have to defend the Star Destroyer, while the other half fly X-Wings and attempt to destroy it. However, the Star Destroyer is only the first part of the Empire's plans, and the real plan begins in the final week, starting on June 7th, called Death Star Sabotage. And this is where the season starts to get absolutely insane, as the Death Star in the sky will finally enter its last stage, be so incredibly large that it literally takes up the entire sky, so much of it that you literally can't even see the entire Death Star. During this week, Emperor Palpatine will finally be released onto the island, but not actually onto the island at all. Instead, he'll actually be located inside of the Death Star, specifically inside of the control room. He'll be preparing his true plan of using the Death Star's super laser to destroy the island and likely steal the 0-point shard for all of its power. This will actually lead us into the largest Fortnite live event we've gotten in a very long time. Thankfully, will be 100% related to the Fortnite storyline, not just shilling upcoming game modes, like basically every event we've gotten in the last 2 years. Judging by all the leaks, it seems like this event will be kind of similar to the Galactic event from Chapter 2 Season 4, where all the Islanders had to team up to stop Galactus from stealing the 0-point by flying a bunch of battle buses rigged with explosives into his stomach. But this time around, we'll have to fly the X-Wings and shoot the thermal exhaust point to destroy the Death Star, literally exactly like Luke Skywalker did in one of the first Star Wars movies. This event does sound very exciting. It kind of feels like the storyline is becoming repetitive. It's just one villain after another another coming to the island to steal some powerful artifact. We always manage to easily defeat in 15 minutes. But hey, at least it's not another promotional event, right? Speaking of live events, get a load of this, ladies and gentlemen. Final stage of Dago at the portal has officially went live. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at that portal. It's absolutely massive. This is obviously the exact same portal that the Star Destroyers are going to arrive through later in the season. Wait, there's so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. If we actually make our way down here towards the Magic Moss's location. Oh, dude, there's so many enemies landing here. They must be trying to do the exact same thing. This dude just landed on a tree. What the heck are you doing, bro? We don't have any time to waste at all, ladies and gentlemen. First, we need to get some weapons. All right, there we go. An assault rifle, I'll take that. We still need some more in order to show you this secret. All right, there's some more loot. Guess we'll take the med kit. Oh, yes, some shields. Oh, a bunch of enemies right behind me, though, boys. We gotta be careful here. Here we go. Light him up. Light him up. Got him. Another one in here, though, man. Yep, I see you. That was definitely a bot. Just give me one more quick second. Let me drink this 50 shield. Get a little bit more ammunition. Oh, another enemy. All right. Give me your ammo, mate. Thank you so much. No way, there's another one. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Got it. We're finally ready to get to business. As you can see in the top left, we have a brand new secret quest. All we need to do to activate it is eliminate our buddy Fletcher Kane. Come on, buddy. You're going down. You're toast. You're toast. Oh, dear. More enemies. We got to be the ones to eliminate him, though, lads. If anyone else eliminates him, it might not work. We got to stay focused here. He's so weak. He's so weak. He's so weak. Yes, we eliminated him. Now watch this. Dago is going through his ritual. He shot the portal. Now what is he going to do? Enter it, baby. Enter it. Yes, he entered the portal, giving us access to this new cinematic trailer. And we have talked about this a good bit on the channel, and you've probably already seen it yourself. But it basically just shows the rap duo, Big Dill and the Brat, wandering into the Thousand Faces mask shop, picking up Dago's old mask. Once they put it on, they're able to see Dago becoming fully corrupted by the dark presence. A new evil version of Dago is revealed, and then appears directly behind them. Sadly, we won't get to see this version of Dago play a large role in the next season, as we'll have our hands full defeating that season's villain, Emperor Palpatine. The demon version of Dago likely won't play a role until Chapter 6, Season 3. Ooh, but get a load of this. I found a golden horse. It's Mythic Goldfish time. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Nope, didn't get one. Oh, another golden horse. Surely this one gives me the Mythic Goldfish I've been searching for. Right, boys? Come on, please. Nope. Oh, one of the final enemies. Get back here, mate. I'm going to turn you to a pancake. All right. I just got to finish him off. You ready for this? I missed. I missed. Yes. Oh, all the way over there. I see you, buddy. Oh, what a shot. But, bro, where the heck are the other enemies at, man? Oh, I spoke too soon. There he is. He's running. Oh, dear. Stop running from me, mate. Oh, he's so weak. He's so weak. Come on. Yep. Oh, all the way over there. Oh, here he is. Here he is. All right, just one more enemy standing in our way. And there he is. There he is. Come here, buddy. Oh, what a shot. Basically a trick shot to get the victory royale. You'll love to see it. Once Season 3 is finally live, I'll make sure to let all of you guys know by making a tweet over my official Twitter account, @HobaGamesYT.